Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, I am here with you, and you are here with me, Kiara the Voice, and we are joined here together on a very emotional Sunday. There has been so much going on. First, I want to start off by saying, honoring the life and legacy that is Kobe and his daughter Gigi and the family that was on the flight with them, a normal flight that they would take to go to games, go to different practices as they were on their way to today, and just take a moment. For me, when I have had to deal with the transition of life to the passing of life, I have been on a journey of understanding what it means to be energy, right? And at the end of the day, if we are all energy that is encapsulated in these vessels that we call bodies, now we still have to always remember that base of us is the energy, and energy in itself can never be created or destroyed. It is simply just transferred. So as I was on set today working with a few of my friends, and we got the news, and we're processing this through as we continue to move about and manifest our dreams and creating this amazing movie, I really started to think about when you are able to grow, emulate, and expand your energy to reach others and impact others so deeply that they feel each and every move that you make as a part of a move that they are making within themselves, then a part of the journey as that person who is watching this amazing energy grow, and then transform from vessel into whatever else that energy is going to transform is into. You have the ability and the capability to really receive that energy as just that energy and tap into all of the lessons and expansions in which this energetic vessel was giving to you in its human form, and showing you what can happen when you decide to take the reins and take control of your own life. And now you have the opportunity to tap into that same source, that same knowledge, that same ability to become whatever it is you will to be, just as that energy you fell in love with when it was in form. So that was a lot. And that's how I feel is the best way for us as people to move forward when we're experiencing the transition of an energetic being that we've become so fond of, that we've become so attached to watching its growth and its expansion and its ability to become what it has always imagined it to be. And know that when the vessel that is living out that journey and actualizing the motions of that energy is transitioned, no matter how the transition happened, be it naturally, be it something that was unthought of by anybody around, including family, including that person and that vessel within itself, how do we uphold the responsibility of allowing this marathon of this energy to continuously propel us as a people forward, to help shift our mindsets into that light in which that being was able to tap into, with all of the distractions that are around, with all of the judgment that has constantly been being tossed, and all of the hearsay and all of the trials and errors that that being had to do? How do we now just become one level greater than we once were before, and stay at this continuous growth that we were admiring, and now embody that growth for ourselves? I think it's really important for us to take moments in our own peace to be thankful for our individual growths and successes, our individual triumphs, our individual moments of overcoming something that felt as if we would never be able to get out from. Everything in our vessel is deep ancient knowledge and wisdom because, like I said in the beginning, energy can never be created or destroyed. So we are just recycled bits of energy in form to create a new change for the rest of the world around us, including ourselves. And when we focus on our inner world and really start to undo all of the gunk and masses and constraints that whatever society we live in now has put on us, we can truly get to this level of understanding within each other to realize that we are not separate from the world in which we live, but so much so a part of it that we have to come to these realizations that everything that is being shown to us and everything that we're able to be a part of and every experience that we are able to have is literally meant for an expansion, a change, and an advancement within ourselves and within everybody else around us. So taking that idea of holding a very solemn, sad energy for something that we nor could that person control, it's important for us to learn how to really remember, recall, and restore our moments of joy when we were able to see this energy as that vessel acting out the greatness that we were used to, and then tap into that for ourselves, because maybe we were not in that same line of work. Maybe we were not in that same line of action, but we were in that same line of mindset, because at the baseline of everything, there is growth. So continuing to tap into that growth, I just want to say that this week has definitely been transformative. This month of January so far, this is our last Sunday in January, so we can talk about the month of January so far, just feeling for me like an entire year already, like so much change and so much coming up in order to confront, so that you can not hold any type of energy or energetic attachment to something that is also going to change. We can't really be too attached to one thing as it is, because it is always evolving. What we need to understand is that the mindset is what's all in alignment with one another, and that mindset is one of growth, expansion, and change. So embracing that mindset, loving that mindset, knowing that with that change and with this growth and with this expansion will come challenges, will come adversity, will come maybe even some struggle, and may even present some type of resistance. However, through that, you are supposed to and you must keep pushing on forward, because the energy wants you to do so. This is why it can never die, or it can never be created. It can never be destroyed. It can never be terminated. It only can be transferred. So let's allow this energy and all of the energies of all of the great changes and great expansions and great mindsets of this universe to really embody us at this time, as we're really going into the beginning of a new year, as we're going into the beginning of a new decade, as we're going into the beginning of a new day, a new week, a new month, a new hour, a new second, a new minute. Just as you're beginning each and every moment of your day, give yourself a moment to breathe in all of the energy of change that lives within this earth, because you are a part of that shift. Ever growing, ever glowing. You have the ability to be what you will to be. And all of these great beings, right, that we've been able to experience in our lifetime have exemplified the ability to be the most immaculate version of yourself. And even when you're doing that, you still will be met with resistance, and that's okay. Your job is to still keep growing. A tree that grows in a forest of many, 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 many trees is entangled. The roots deep down underneath the soil are entangled, pushing, grabbing, pulling each other deeper down to get more water, to get more nutrients so the growth can continue to rise up. But down at the bottom, there is turmoil. There is linking. There is separation. There is joining. There is love. There is push, there is strengthening, there is so much that is being done underneath the surface of everything. So it is time for us, I believe, to stop being so surfacey and to allow ourselves to expose what happens within the depths of you, within the depths of us, what happens within. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, the moon, the stars, the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And I just want you to know that this year your life will change. Every moment your life will change. Every second your life is changing. You are evolving, and that change looks different, and change is always a little bit scary when you don't know what's coming, but it's up to us now to surrender to what we know and what we feel, to really be guided by that intuitive force that lives within us, to really be in enough stillness to be able to hear that voice of that higher power, that higher energy, whatever you decide to call it, whatever you claim it, God being that person, Allah being that person, Buddha being that person, energy, universe, just vibrations, whatever, however that rings and feels within you. But it's time to just release your need to control each and every situation and allow yourself to be in flow fully. Set up and understand and know your boundaries for yourself, and find a way that is loving, endearing, compassionate to share your boundaries with others so that people don't overstep those things, and you always feel divinely protected by you, because you already are by the universe. So you just have to get into the trusting level of being divinely protected and divinely guided and divinely trusted, guided, faithfully loved and held by you, because you got this. The universe has you in mind, has me in mind, has us in mind, and we are ever growing, ever glowing, ever flourishing in this thing called life. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, moon, stars, the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And until next time.